What is up, you guys? In this video, we're gonna be working on this Civic. So the plan is to replace the halogen bulbs with these LEDs. So I've got one for the high beams and a few little LEDs for the interior. So let's start with the high beams. What I'm gonna be installing are these knob sight LED bulbs, which Mark gave me. Shout out to Mark. And these are the A500 N679005. So if you've got a 2012 to 2015 Honda Civic and you're looking for some high beam LED bulbs, this is what you need. So first, I'm gonna show you what the current ones look like, and then we're gonna be installing the new ones. I'm not really a fan of the yellow halogens, so these white LEDs are definitely the way to go. So let's install them. So the high beams are going to be right in there. The blue one, that's going to be your high beam. So we're going to have to take that out and then put the new bulb in. So here's a quick look on the new one, and here's the old one. So on the new one, there's gonna be the LED bulb itself, and I don't know what to call this, and then the plug. So you're just gonna plug this in here, just like this, until you hear a click, and then I'll go inside the car and check if it works. And there we go. So now we're just gonna reverse the process, and then we're gonna work on the other side. Sorry for the time skip. I had to take a quick break to pick my girlfriend up from work and take the dogs out on a walk. But I've installed the new LED bulbs for the high beams, and yeah, let's see how it looks. That's super bright. That was super bright. So before, when I used to flash the high beams, since I've had LED low beams and the LED fog lights, it doesn't make a difference. I don't know. I just feel like it's super dim. But with this, you'll definitely see it. I'm gonna show you how it looks from the inside of the car. So these are the low beams, and these are the high beams. That's super bright. I feel bad for you, Alejandro. Now that we're done with the headlights, let's move on to the interior. I couldn't take it, so I had to start. I'm sorry, my phone stopped filming, and so I was able to take this out with a pair of scissors wrapped in this handkerchief, and just I'm gonna show you guys later. So anyways, while I was replacing the matte lights, I popped a fuse. So now I've replaced it and it works. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one in. Let's see. Let's see if this one works. Okay, it works. So
Alright, it was a summer night and it was super hot, so I had to turn the car on so I could have some AC. But it turned out to be a little too loud for you guys to hear me, so it's voiceover time. I didn't have a plastic pry tool with me, so I've got a pair of scissors and wrapped it in a handkerchief. Then, I pushed on the outer side of the map light cover so I could pry it near the hinge, and then once you get the cover off, you'll have to remove the old bulb. Be careful though, because it can be very hot if you've had it on for a few minutes. After that, we'll replace it with the new LED bulbs. I would also suggest that you guys wipe the cover clean before putting it back on so that you get maximum brightness. And that is it. The new LED bulbs are in and it's so much brighter. I also tried to work on the dome lights, but unfortunately I've got the wrong bulbs, so we'll just have to leave it like that.
So the next thing that we're gonna be replacing is this light right here. This one is an old LED that I had laying around. I just had this as a temporary light because the stock ones are super dim, couldn't see anything, and yeah, excuse the mess. I've got all my tools right here, and yeah, I'm gonna be replacing it with these T10 bulbs right here. This one is super easy. All you have to do is put your fingers right in this hole and then try to press on the tabs, and then this thing will pop right off. You pull the old LED and then put a new one in, just like that. Super simple. You can already see how much brighter that is, and it's also easier to see. That's how easy it is. Now we're gonna have to do the plate lights. To replace the license plate lights, there's going to be a plastic trim that you'll have to remove in order to access the light covers. It is held in by a few clips that you'll have to pinch and push from the inside. And to do that, you'll have to remove a few clips on the trunk liner so that you'll have enough space to push on said clips and take the plastic trim off. Okay, so this one was a little scary to take off because, you know, being a 2012 car, this thing could get pretty brittle, and I'm lucky that it didn't break. So now all you have to do is reach in here and clean across to the trunk light and press one of these tabs, and then it'll pop right, just like that. And then you're gonna have to do it once more with this thing right here. Press on these tabs. Once you take the cover off, you're gonna pull the old bulb right out, get the new one, plug it in, and test it out. I'm gonna try to put this cover back in so we can see the difference. So it's a huge difference. So let's finish up on the right side so we can call it a day. So this is how it looks like with the high beams on, and it's kind of the same shade as the park light and the low beams, which is great. And then as we move on to the rear, we've got the plate lights. Then now I'm gonna show you how bright the map lights are. So as you can see, we have the dome light, and then that's the map light. It's super bright. I'm super happy with it. It just sucks that we don't have the right bulb for the dome light, but still a win. see it's super bright.